And we're back for another one. So in my last video, I talked about some ways you can DIY a basket like this into a fun Easter basket. This is just a typical laundry basket from Dollar Tree. And we are going to do some ribbon hacks to really spruce this guy up. First things first, quick remove the label. I'll just put that on my leg, which is where I put everything. And when you're picking your ribbon, try to make sure that it's gonna fit in between these holes. So, I like to avoid cutting my ribbon when I can, just because I like to get as much utility out of it as possible. Sometimes they're hard to open. And by sometimes, I mean most of the time. Okay, there we go. So, we're gonna take our ribbon. This is a wire edge ribbon, Dollar Tree. Super cute, happy Easter, has all the colors, right? And we're gonna drop it on the floor. So then, we're gonna just take our ribbon and we're gonna start weaving. And you know what, I'm actually gonna start at the bottom. And we're gonna do a really tight weave at the bottom. So for one, we wanna use the least amount of ribbon possible. And secondly, I just randomly got a call from Rhode Island. Never met anyone from Rhode Island. So see how it kind of bubbles a little bit, like where it kind of curls in? You can either roll it under, which is generally what I do, or you can just pull it forward and keep going. And I just realized it's upside down, so we're gonna start it over. And the thing is I would pay attention if you're using something with words. Make sure it's going the right way up, because it's kind of random when it's going the wrong way. So I'm gonna try this one more time. And just over under. So super easy little basket weave. Funny because it's on a basket. And in no time, you'll have the whole thing covered. See, it'll look just like this. And I'm gonna come back when it's all done. Okay, so we got our bottom row done. Now I could continue this string of ribbon and come up to the next one and just weave up. I'm actually gonna skip a line though, and I'm going to come up here and I'm gonna wait and finish that one later. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come directly up from where our seam was. We're gonna come through here and we're going to make sure we go in the direction that our letters continue going straight, and we're gonna keep going. Once I elbow everything. So, now we're just gonna weave. Oh wait, picked the wrong one. There we go. And this is honestly pretty quick. When you get into a rhythm of doing it, I didn't think that you guys all needed to see the entire process. We are just gonna keep weaving in and out. And this should be enough ribbon to get around the next tier. So, if you wanna tune out now, just kidding. I will finish this rung and then I will start the next color. So this is what it looks like with two stripes. Honestly, with a big bow in the front, this is really cute. I'm not even sure if I want to put another stripe of color. I will, just to show you. But for $2, you have a totally customized Easter basket to fill. So the next color I'm going to do is this fun turquoise, which accents well with the turquoise in this ribbon. I would rather do a solid, and this is another burlap style fabric ribbon. I'd rather do a solid versus another pattern, just because I want to bring in more solids and I don't want it to be overwhelming. Everything inside of the basket's already going to be overwhelming, so keeping it simple, you know, can really be a benefit. And the cool parts about this was one whole spool of ribbon. This is another whole spool of ribbon. If I keep the ribbon just like one spool at a time, I can undo this when I give them the basket to, you know, store their toys in or whatever, and I can keep the ribbon for a project later or another season. So this Easter will get restashed for next year, and then this turquoise will be used throughout the summer. So now we're gonna loop the turquoise. So take your ribbon, drop it on the floor because we don't need to be messing with ribbon rolls. And I will start on top of where it goes up, so I can hide that immediately. And we will just start going in the opposite direction. And again, using a wire edged ribbon provides a ton of stability and structure to the basket. These baskets are obviously pretty flimsy. They are from Dollar Tree. Take the end, take the tape, and go ahead and do this one here. And yes, I did accidentally skip and do 2 right there. My bad. It's really not the end of the world. It's a kid's Easter basket. So definitely give yourself some grace while you're weaving your ribbon. And I will caution though, obviously this is fairly flimsy plastic. It is from the Dollar Tree. So there is the possibility if you ribbon tug too hard that you could break one of the tines. So definitely just use some patience and keep on weaving. Okay, so we're back with a finished basket, and here it is in all of its cute Easter glory. As you can see, it's super simple weave. I actually have quite a bit of ribbon left over on the inside, and I'm not sure if this will end up being my finished product basket for this year, so I'm not gonna cut the ribbon. But as you can see, it is totally possible to do it with 2 spools of ribbon, 1 laundry basket, $3, and you get a totally customizable Easter basket. You could also take another 2 rolls of ribbon like these, and you could make a handle so that they can take it and go egg hunting or whatever. But I just wanted to demonstrate how easy it is to make a custom colored Easter basket. So next up, I'm going to show how to fill one. So before anyone panics, this is not all going in this basket. Throughout the year, I hit up clearance sales and I find little things on discount and on clearance that will go into birthdays, Christmas, Easter, random little surprises throughout the different seasons. And these are just some of my options. So I'm just kind of weighing what is gonna go in here. I will tell you though, including the cost of the basket, I'm probably not gonna put more than $20 in this. And that's just because everything here was purchased either on clearance or at the dollar store. So here's our basket. Let's go through some of our items. Now, I know first things that I'm going to be putting in the basket. We do at holidays, birthdays, special occasions, we always humble thyself, and we have to get some new clothes. It can't all just be fun stuff. And some kids really love clothes. She doesn't really mind. She's kind of neutral about it. But I have 4 shirts. I got each of these for $1 at Walmart. So I'm going to be definitely including these 4 shirts. Another thing that I got on clearance that will be included are this pair of white tennis shoes. They are $3. So again, a good clearance find. So those are going to be the first ones in the basket. So obviously we don't need to advertise that it was a clearance find. Not that she would mind. She doesn't mind. She's a really humble kid. But we will, I don't know where my scissors went. We will be cutting some tags here and removing any excess packaging. There we go. Knew there was a trick to that. I'm gonna twist these off first. Now the shoes, I don't know if I'm gonna perch those at the top of the basket, so we have those, but I do know for all of the t-shirts, we're gonna remove all of these tags. And yes, I'm sure someone out there is cringing. It is a tie-dye t-shirt for $1. I doubt it's going to be getting any damage from me pulling the tags. So for clothing items, I like to roll them up, and you'll see what I do with them once they are rolled up. So let me just get all these tags taken off. By the way, I already hauled this in another video, but can we just talk about Walmart's clearances lately? $1 for a name brand Fortnite t-shirt, you literally can't beat that. Okay, so now that we have our shirts rolled, I'm gonna take my tissue paper. I got the pastels, it's all the different colors, and I am going to roll my shirts in some just simple Dollar Tree tissue paper, nothing really that exciting. And, you know, I know this is definitely not a step, and you don't have to, you know, use Easter grass, you don't have to use tissue paper, you don't have to do any of those things for your kids' Easter baskets, for Easter baskets for kids at your church or wherever you're making baskets for. I do though, because one, I love seeing the mess and I love seeing the excitement, but two, in the event that anybody gets up earlier than anyone else, if you have multiple kids, in this house we don't have multiple kids opening things, but in the event that they, you know, get up early, they're not totally peeking, because we do like to see their reaction. I keep saying they, we literally only have one kid at this house. I don't know why I keep saying they, but you get the idea. And I do like to switch the colors up and give every item, you know, a different color. So maybe that's a little extra, I'm not sure. And how I do this is I just roll it kind of like you would roll a burrito. So, and if you need a visual of that, I can get you one in just 1 second. So we're up to 2. Okay, so ignoring the complete mess on the floor, we're gonna flip, and I just put my tissue off to the side, and I'm gonna take my next color, we'll do purple for this one, and we put it in the corner. You're going to fold in once, I'm gonna fold in, you might need to roll, and then fold in again, and then just super easy. Roll it all up just like that. Okay, so first up, I've just decided for filling this basket, I have a little bit of a theme. So this is gonna be very much so a crafting, hands-on type basket. So I got this resin craft kit from Walmart for $5 right after Christmas. Honestly, wish I waited. This ended up $1. And it was originally $12.47, and I saw it so many times at Walmart after I went on my first clearance hunt, and I was like, oh, I should have waited, but I didn't. So I grabbed it when I saw it. That's okay, whatever. It's still more than half off. So we've got this in here for $5. The next little treasure I'm gonna put in here are going to be some filler for the bottom, and these will be some fun surprises. So I got this one for $1 at Walmart, and it's a popsicle slime. You can dig around in it, and I think I want to wrap this one. So we will grab another piece of our tissue paper. Heard some rip. That's okay. It's all gonna end up ripped. It's getting opened by a child. We're gonna put this in the corner, and we're just gonna really quickly a lump. And because I'm not using Easter grass, I'm gonna put this in the bottom as some cushion. So it's in there. And yes, I will take the tags off. I know. I keep reminding myself, like, you have to do that. The next things I'm going to sneak in this basket are going to be all of the shirts. No, I'm gonna grab a book. Hold for one moment. I lied, I grabbed 2 books. Okay, so both of these came from the Dollar Tree, so we're up to $3, we're up to $8 in products in our basket. So we're gonna stick these in here, and you could wrap these in some paper, you don't have to, it's kind of really your preference. And the next up, I'm going to put, next up we will do our filler with all of these little shirt rolls we got going here. I'm gonna stick all of, ooh, I'm reaching. Stick all of these in here like so. I'm gonna stick our shoes in the front and center. And then I'm going to put these LOL surprises. I got these for $2.50 on clearance at my local Walmart too. So this is looking like a pretty well-filled basket. That's actually really cute. That actually turned out better than I thought. So we have $5, $2, $7, 11, 16, 19, and one in the bottom, 20. Perfect. So including basket making supplies, you have $23 total in, and this is a killer gift. So let's make another one.